Shout out to Doug Dark 1985. He, has been asking a lot of questions about PC gaming. I think right now, when you think about the way many gamers are considering possibly going to PC and all, it makes sense that we have a lot of people who are actually opening up the conversations and talking about things in real time. Doc has been talking about his, he calls it his Walmart PC, but, in my mind, I just think it's a regular PC because it is. It has AMD components in there. And this particular PC that I'm actually making this video on, I kind of built it to kind of mirror what Doc is actually, doing on his own PC in a sense. I picked my own components and such. But again, if you look at, say, my GPU is different from his. And he's looking at his setup, and he's been looking at the build since he first started using it to stream, to game, where he was having some issues where the game was crashing with Forza Motorsports, I think, or one of the games, Forza Horizon 4, I can't remember exactly the one. And people were talking about it being his power supply and such, and I was like, no, I don't think it's your power supply. I think, you probably need to look at all these things. And one thing I did mention to Doc was, Doc, one thing about gaming is, especially in a PC, is you have to be able to recognize where your budget limitations are. The moment you can realize where your budget limitations are, you basically realize if you want more and if you're willing to spend more and how much more you're willing to spend, and then you can make a decision from there. For instance, on this particular build that I'm actually, doing this little wacky scientific test on, this is using a Ryzen 7500F, and I'm trying to, push this build and the 6800 XT to 4K to see how much this budget is going to be. The 6800 XT is not a card that's easily found, but you can get yourself one for the $400 ish brand new, $300 ish used when the market is sensible. Don't go pay anything more for these particular devices, but it's a very solid card. Very interesting the way it's been made. And so I'm going to test one of my favorite, subjects, which is Gotham Knights, on this particular thing. So our resolution is 4K. VSync. I have not done this with this particular setup before. So let's see what I'm going to get from here when it's all said and done. So I'm going to use TAA Gen 4, high, and then environment density medium, just so that I can kind of leverage a little bit. A majority of this is more performance based in terms of some of these settings. I've locked the FPS to 60 FPS so that they can target 60, and then we're just going to go from there, okay? I think we're in the open world. I might have Robin or Nightwing as the character from my last copy of this game. And by the way, for those of you who may be curious, this is the Xbox version of the game. I'm just running it on PC because, again, this is a play anywhere title. And so it gives me the ability to be able to go ahead and run the game on whichever device that is associated with Xbox or the Xbox store. This is, in my opinion, the future of what developers should be doing. I don't think Gotham Knights marketing, I think, is the strangest marketing I've ever seen. They didn't even advertise that this thing was Play Anywhere. I bought this version of the game just so I could travel to New Zealand, and I did not know I had two versions of the game. I bought it, and then I went and still bought a Steam version, which has since then kaputted on me. When I say kaputted, like, the file is weird. It's awkward. If I take out somebody on my Steam file, I'm level 80 there with Batgirl and I think Robin. The game crashes. It just dies. I think I've reached a point in my leveling where, the game doesn't know what to do with all of my spare XP and my, resources and stuff that I have. That's my guess anyways, right? And so I wish I could have just kept this copy and had all my progress on here because the save files are also different. I cannot necessarily convert those save files into this because the versions have slight differences between them, with the updates. And then they did an integration here with Epic Games where you can actually have people from Epic Games Store also matchmake as well with you. I'm maintaining a decent 60 FPS at 4K. This is crazy. I guess the game's optimization has basically matured heavily. All right, let me see. Let me get this guy out. He's trying to break this thing open. Who's next? Someone's coming for me. Robin, bro. Oh, man. Guys, if you have not played Robin in Gotham Knights to the most big brain perspective of this character, I'm telling you, you are missing out on probably one of the most interesting design characters I've ever seen in a video game. I'm telling you guys, it's insane. Yikes. Oh, he hit me. I was getting too full of myself. Okay, let me calm down. That's humble pie right there. Humble pie, vanilla flavor. That dude hit me again. Man, this guy's trying to take me out of. There you go. That's what you get. What was my average FPS in there? I wasn't looking at my FPS. I was busy punching bad guys. What was the average FPS there? I think we're doing okay with 4K 60. Goodness. Ryzen 5 7500F. AM5 is the game changer. You know, because this $100 CPU, I've seen it do some really weird stuff that even the 5800X 3D, you know, is looking and going like, how are you able to do that? You know? Okay, I'm now at this 40-something FPS. Some areas are a lot more dense. Oops. Let's see. I want to take out this. Is there a drone operator? Oh, I don't care. I was supposed to get Biggie. Yeah. There's a drone operator. I told you there was a drone operator. The drone operator, what happened to her? Busy over there going crazy because you're on fire. Look at her. Okay, ma'am. Dead. Anybody else? All right, let's go to a mission. Because you gotta have to play extensively. You need to let, like, you know, heat and everything do well. GPU utilization is at 90%. I wish this game was a little clean when the game launched. Just so many things. It's just poor management. This team did a decent job. Here you have the option to do some stealth and to do some whatever. I can go do stealth over there. Okay. These guys are watching. I don't think they'll see me. Yeah, they walked away. Oh, someone's coming, someone's coming, someone's coming, someone's coming. Let's take you. There we go. Robin is insane, man. Robin is like, I seriously don't know the team that, like, you know, the inspiration. You could have made a whole video game about this character, small game, one character, and you would have made a good amount of money. Okay. Hold on. I was gonna basically go ahead and hit that barrel while they were all together, but I missed my chance. All right, there it is. They don't know. I want that guy. I want you, because this one has the potential to res people. Hey, hey, hey. Shoot, and now freeze everybody. Ah, that guy was coming. Yeah. This bugger. He's gonna go for that. Oh, what was that you did, man? Now you done messed up. Someone's riding a bike right here. They needed to get their bike and their CCs out in their own. What was that? And that's it. Anybody else left? What was my average FPS there? 60 FPS. This is actually interesting that these games, once they get older, they start performing better. You know? Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird that they'll perform better when they're older, when they have more time to cook in the oven? We've been hearing a lot of things about the more recent games coming out and all of this stuff, but it's just so weird to see that given a little bit of time, you know, these games can basically be, I think performance-wise anyways, stellar. I'll play one more and I'll get out of y'all's hair. And I think my experiment is working. That you can do some 4K stuff. Come here. This is going to be interesting. I like fighting in this arena. It's open. Robin is a beast. He can move around. Robin, jump. Okay. This game is actually kind of easy. Like, you know, in a sense, the NPCs are designed to be slightly dumb. And I heard some AI, some developers that do AI say, you know, if you make your AI too smart, you'll frustrate your players. This game is the epitome of that. I want to take this one out. This is the one that resists people. All right, who's gonna come first? Nope, you're not gonna find me. Yeah. Hey. 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 You said there were no combos in this game. But here, oh, I got hit again. I didn't see her coming. All those VFX. You know what? I'm not going to let that happen again, gentlemen. And ladies of the... Not so easy. What was that? What was it? You were over there throwing stuff. Now I'm here. Freeze both of them. Do a takedown on this one. Oh, this one still got enough health. That's juicy. Let me go take this guy out. He's done. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Average FPS was probably hitting around what at that time? I'm going to have to go back and watch the tapes, guys. Because when you're cooking, you have to have your eyes on the prize. You know, your eyes have to be on the food. So old games are getting better. I mean, at least in the case of this game, performance-wise, my biggest challenge with Gotham Knights was the story. The story didn't really resonate. I think mechanics-wise, a lot of things would have been polished when we first, you know, when the game first dropped. Remember, if you wanted to do a stealth takedown, they had like where you accidentally went ahead and threw a projectile, because the stealth button and the projectile button were the same. You just had to get close to the, you know, enemy NPC, which is a huge design challenge. I don't know why anybody would have thought that was a valid way to actually go ahead and execute on it, but you know, it is what it is. I guess somebody's learned a lesson. Hold on, there's a corner. Yeah. Nope. Perfect dodge. Hey. Now in the blender, all of you. Hey. He's gonna see that thing. See? He sees me. Oh, he sees it. Wham! And with that, we end the video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys' time and audience. Talk to me in the comment section. Peace out.